Am I the asshole for buying dishware at a thrift store before someone else could? This happened a few weeks ago and I can't stop thinking about it. I went to Goodwill and saw a really lovely set of wood plates and 2 matching bowls. I actually needed them for their intended purpose. I was going to grab the stuff, but there was this woman standing in front of them with her phone out loudly complaining about how she can't find the maker's mark on the dishware as the bottoms were left blank. I assumed she was one of those resellers as her cart was filled to the brim with glassware, and I did see a leather jacket in there too. I walked up next to her and asked if she was going to buy the dishes. She glared at me and said yes, and told me to get lost, she was here first. So I just said, fine, no need to be rude, lady, it was a simple yes or no question. I walked away to go look elsewhere, and she was now looking in the books, but the wood dishes were not in her cart. I walked over, saw them still on the shelf, and put them in mine. As I walked away, she came back and noticed I had them in my cart, and she started flipping her shit, telling me she was going to buy those as they were from a super high-end artist. I told her she walked away from the shelf and left them there. If she really wanted them, she should have put them in her cart. She immediately started grabbing my cart and taking out everything from my cart as I found a hoodie thing called the Comfy and some vintage Pyrex in a collectible pattern. She said I am taking money away from good people like her and that she was losing sales because of people like me buying shit to use and not resell. I yelled to take her hands off my shit, and by this point, an employee stocking nearby came over and asked what was going on. Lady tried to say I stole stuff from her cart. I said she was stealing from mine. Reseller lady looked around and saw a different employee had taken her abandoned cart she left in the book section and was putting her stuff back. She freaked out, dropped my stuff, and ran after him. I looked at the employee, who then just waved me off, and I left with empty purchases. Told some people about it, and a close friend said I should have just given her everything because reselling is her job, and another friend agreed with her. But they only said that when I said the Comfy was a $50 garment. Edit to add some context, my friends said they feel bad she was reduced to being a reseller in this economy.